Even when you have a good strategy and organizational support, there's times you'll want to tactically push for specific security work. This lesson is focused on effectively doing that and is part of a set on prioritization. Before we dive in, I want to remind you to keep your eyes on the prize of a great product, delivering security in sensible ways for your customers and users. There are a few reasons that it can be important to implement a specific feature now, and I'll cover these in more depth. But in brief, they're external knowledge or attention about you, lack of security capability and attack surface, and company-level risk. Other battles will be hard to win, and you'll spend energy for less reward. Group 1 is external knowledge or attention against you, a vulnerability under active attack, a vulnerability that's been externally discovered. A competitor has a very similar feature that's under attack in a way that can translate. Now, this may or may not include threat intelligence of the form, Purple Grasshopper is looking to steal money from banks. Oh yeah, really? The key contrast is specificity. If you're getting specific intelligence about Purple Grasshopper and you, then that's different. Group 2 is a lack of security capability in attack surface. We can't protect, detect, respond to an attack here. The can't detect is particularly powerful, especially if you use words like observability or visibility. This can surprise security people. We often like to focus on protection, but some quick and dirty detection may be really helpful. I'm speaking specifically about attack surface, because non-attack surface defenses are generally going to lose as special cases. The third group you can fight for is company-level risk. We have highly sensitive data here, and it's not properly secured. You need to be really certain about properly secured here. It's not a place where opinion is good. You want chapter and verse of a standard or a clear penetration test result. And by the way, that highly sensitive data is an asset. You may have heard me rail against asset-centered threat modeling. If not, the simple version is I'm skeptical of threat modeling approaches that start from a list of assets. Those lists can be hard to create and may not be what you've been tasked with doing. This group of threats is different. This is you're already aware of an asset rather than making a list of assets, and you're aware of specific deficiencies. That's a great use of knowledge about assets. To summarize, the three groups of mitigations that you're most likely to successfully reprioritize are those driven by external knowledge or action, a lack of security capabilities at the attack surface, and company-level risk. If you find yourself focused on others, you'll need to be crystal clear on why it's important to fix now.